Now on WRDE Coast TV.
One construction worker digging a hole to place a new traffic light on Route 1. Why people think this change is a terrible idea.
Trashy parking lot. Volunteers trying to clean up the docking area of this state park, but the problem is getting worse and it's raising concerns.
Speaking of park, we're live here at Cupola Park, and guess what? I found me a truck.
Flowers being left outside this home in Georgetown after a deadly fire. Other ways people are showing support for the family in need.
From the beaches to the bays, coverage you can count on. WRDE Coast TV News at 6 starts right now.
Yet another traffic light coming to a notoriously busy highway. Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 6. We begin tonight with DelDOT adding another light on Route 1. DelDOT is installing a traffic light on Route 1 and Holland Glade Road in Rehoboth Beach. The light will be placed right outside of Tanger Outlets, and construction has already started. Coast TV News reporter Britt Leone is live in Rehoboth Beach. Britt, some people you spoke with are not too enthusiastic about the added traffic light.
Charlie, I'm here on the corner of Coastal Highway and Holland Glade Road, where I spoke with people earlier today who tell me that their commutes can take upwards of about an hour driving northbound and southbound here on the highway. So adding another light means even more time they're waiting in traffic to get to where they want to go. Where I'm taking you right now is where a construction crew was working earlier today to place the light right over here. DelDOT says the purpose is to allow southbound traffic to turn left onto Holland Glade Road. As you can see on this map, DelDOT is working on multiple other projects nearby, including intersection improvements to Route 1 and Rehoboth Mall Boulevard, among others. Like you said, people in the city say it's not worth adding another project in the mix.
It's going to cause more traffic, and it's already, you see how busy this road is, so I don't think it's a good idea.
DelDOT says the light is expected to be in use by the end of May of 2024. Charlie, Maddie, back to you.
Thank you, Britt. Now, these are future roadwork plans DelDOT has in Sussex County starting next week. In Selbyville, crews will upgrade the existing electric service and relocate overhead signals on Route 54 and Church Street. In Seaford, work for bridge improvements will take place on Concord Pond Road over Concord Pond Spillway. In Millsboro, DelDOT will change a two-way stop to an all-way stop at the intersection of Lowe's Crossing Road and Carey's Camp Road. In Georgetown, a crossroad pipe will be installed on Wilson Hill Road. We'll be there. And
this brings us to our Coast TV poll. We want to know what's going to fix Route 1 traffic. Let's take a look at some of the options and results so far.
Let's take a look at your screen. 60% say the highway, you can't do it, but improved back roads could help people get off the highway.
At least the locals that know about them.
Yeah, right. 30% say more lanes on Route 1 would be better, and only 10% think more lights are going to solve this problem.
Now, this is the first time we've run the poll today, so if you haven't voted yet, still a lot of time. Go to WRDE.com or use our Coast TV mobile app, and we will show you updated results later in the newscast.
The Delaware Seashore State Park, known for its views, its surfing and fishing. Something you might not think about, though, is its trash. Park volunteers say there's a problem, a real problem there at the state park, and it's not improving. Volunteers say cigarette butts are the #1 piece of trash they pick up. Lisa Bellick has been working as a volunteer for years. Coast TV spoke with her, and she said her main job is getting all that trash, filling at least a bucket a day. She says small items like plastic wrappers and cigarette butts are common.
We just have to be a little bit better. We're not going to be able to stop all the trash, but it impacts all of us. Nobody wants to sit on a beach and feel like they're sitting in an ashtray, right? So if I'm not picking up these cigarette butts, they're still here.
Bellick says the state park does a pretty good job with its cleanup efforts, but one thing could be improved: signs. She wishes there were more no littering signs to really enforce those rules.
Delmarva Power has announced that they will be conducting transmission line inspections via helicopter on Thursday. The company says that they will be inspecting along the coastline from Lewis to Ocean City. They say that they will also be covering more inland areas like central Sussex County.
A 30% property tax increase is set to take effect October 1st in Laurel. The town says the tax increase was approved by the mayor and council on June 21st as part of the 2023-2024 fiscal budget. Town manager Jamie Smith says the town raised taxes in large part to hire 2 new police officers. Smith says hiring more officers will help combat the increasing violent crime rate, along with adding another officer per shift that will allow more police presence during patrols and improve public safety.
We're going to go ahead and take a live look right now at our dry tech camera at Embers down in Ocean City. Looks like a decent evening at the moment. Meanwhile, our First Alert Chief Meteorologist, Paul Williams, he joins us now live from Millsboro to get a look at the weather. Good evening, Paul.
Right here live from Cupola Park. Hey, listen, it's known for its playground as well as its political plot that's right behind me. But we're going to be talking about that and a little bit of a challenge I have in just a moment for those who are here locally. Let's take a look at our current conditions in Millsboro. Listen, increasing cloud cover at this present time, 73 degrees. Dew point temperature, 50s. Now, as you take a look at the radar, you'll notice that we are very clear at this point because we're still under the influence of a high pressure system, and that's going to keep it clear. But here, the playground forecast, we're expecting 71 and low 70s for the 6 o'clock hour. We'll slip into the 60s going into 8 o'clock, and we'll stay clear overnight. Coming up, we'll talk about more fun things you can do here at Cupola Park, along with a challenge. I got one radio controlled truck here. If you think you can take me, come down here before 6:15 if you're out there. I'm live here at Cupola Park. Back to you.
Paul, thank you. An Ocean View man has been sentenced to 4 years in prison for meth distribution. According to the district attorney, the man was arrested in 2022 after a search warrant of his home revealed a pound of meth and $6,000 in cash. The DA says further investigation revealed the man drove to Philly monthly to buy meth to sell in the Ocean View area. The case was investigated by both police and the Drug Enforcement Administration.
Plans are coming together for the Nylon Capital redevelopment project in Seaford. According to NAI Coastal, Del Tech, Bright Bloom, and an early education Montessori school are all confirmed to have a place in the completed project. The company says that it is prioritizing the addition of a premier medical provider inside the development, as well as a bowling alley, which is something that was highly requested by the community. Once complete, the development will span over 218,000 square feet.
And just in case you're making a trip to Seaford City Hall over the next few days, be sure to go through the back entrance. Officials say the building's front will be closed several days due to construction. That work began today, September 20th. The city thanks the public for its cooperation.
The Delaware General Assembly will soon be giving out a survey meant for caregivers of seniors and adults with intellectual or developmental disabilities. The Assembly says that these caregivers provide tens of billions of hours of unpaid care every year, which makes caregiver support so important. Officials say that the survey will help focus their work by learning what caregivers' own priorities are. You can find that survey on the Delaware Division of Developmental Disability Services Facebook page.
The Delaware Department of Labor's division has a paid leave announcement. A series of public forums are going to inform Delawareans of some new programs. Specifically, these are the Paid Family Medical Leave Program and the Expanding Access for Retirement and Necessary Savings, or EARNS programs. There are 2 of these forums in Sussex County. One is Thursday, September 28th at Del Tech in Georgetown. The other is Wednesday, October 4th at the Lewis Public Library. OC Adventure Fest is back for a second year, and it kicks off this weekend. That festival is taking place at the Convention Center. It's an outdoor sports and gun show, along with a concert on Sunday. This year, the main act is Don McLean and Dave Bray USA opening up the show. Some of the proceeds from ticket sales will benefit 2 organizations that support local and state police, firefighters, lifeguards, and EMS. The event was originally created to deter the H2OI pop-up car rally from coming to town. The town says it's a great family event for a great cause.
Without our police presence and the emergency responders to support those events, they wouldn't happen. So it's team effort, and we need to be there to support them.
Yeah.
The OC Adventure Fest raised almost $20,000 last year for charity.
We have a lot more news of the day you need to hear.
Saving money on produce, the Last Chance seniors can participate in the state program.
A significant coastal storm is on the way to the coast by the weekend. I'll have the details coming up in just a few minutes.
But first, this Georgetown family has been left with no home after a deadly fire. Learn how you can donate to help a family in need. We'll be back in just 60 seconds.
Honor, respect, trust your roof to Valor. The 3 pillars of Valor Roofing instilled in us by our founder, Vietnam veteran Al Kincaid. Purchased with a purpose this month. Your new Valor roof helps us donate a new roof every month to combat veterans in need. Slash 40% off your heating bills. Plus, kiss ice dams and leaks goodbye with your new energy-slashing Valor roofing system. Enjoy no-interest financing for 3 years. Plus, the first 50 customers save $2,000 with promo code FALL50.
833-83-VALOR. With Food Lion Feeds, I get to give back in ways I never imagined.
What are you doing? I'm picking tomatoes.
From growing fresh produce for our neighbors in need, to remodeling local pantries so we can help even more people. But my favorite thing is delivering hot meals to make Miss Baker's day.
Got your favorite? That looks delicious.
Here to fill tables and hearts with hope. Food Lion Feeds, here for every moment.
The surviving family of a deadly house fire in Georgetown Thursday morning needs your help picking up the pieces, all while grieving the loss of their grandmother and baby.
Coast TV News reporter Ana Sofia Roman shows us how you can contribute.
Detective Michael Goins shows how damaged this house on East Market Street is after a deadly fire. He's helping collect donations for this large family.
A lot of people had their heart in the right place and they wanted to help, and we just kind of got involved so that it's just one entity that everybody coming together instead of 6 groups and the family having to deal with 6 different people.
Nathan Bowers works across the street from the house. He saw members of the family escaping the fire.
It was a very, very rough day. Like, it was very emotional. Like, all the emotions were flowing and everything like that, just because being able to see the absolute shot of everything and them coming out of the house and being carried away.
Detective Goins says the family is in the middle of dealing with insurance and funeral arrangements, and the whole community is here to help.
Let's try to give them a sense of security and a sense of being accepted by this community.
We're one community. There's no reason that we can't come together and work as one team to help this family.
If you want to help this family purchase clothing, household necessities, and more, visit our website, WRDE.com. In Georgetown, Ana Sofia Roman, Coast TV News.
The cause of the fire is still under investigation, but the fire marshal says it's a reminder to always have working smoke detectors in your house.
In general, not specifically to reference this fire, but always have working smoke detectors in your house, preferably in every bedroom and every level of your house. If the batteries go out, don't discard that warning that the detector gives you. Get batteries and get them replaced. Smoke detectors are available at your local fire companies and through the Delaware State Fire Marshal's office.
On top of the loss of life, monetary damage is estimated at $300,000.
Well, another gorgeous day is on the way tomorrow before a significant coastal storm moves through Delmarva over the weekend. I'll break down all the potential impacts coming up just after the break.
Now at Hardee's, 2 hand-breaded chicken tender wraps are only $5. Choose one of 5 flavors for endless combinations, including new Nashville Hot. 2 wraps, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
As the leaves change and the air is crisp, there's no better time to transform your home into a warm and inviting haven, giving you comfort all year round for family gatherings, game nights, or simply enjoying solitude, admiring nature's beauty. Get the cozy retreat during those chilly fall evenings with an all-season sunroom oasis from Patio Systems in Lewis. For exceptional workmanship at reasonable prices, Patio Systems is your leaf-free backyard living specialist. Locally owned and operated since 2001.
The Powerball jackpot is always a lot of money. Right now, it's a lot of money. Powerball is over $650 million.
That's a lot of money.
Please play responsibly.
When adventure calls, answer in a Toyota RAV4. Equipped for a range of capability, ample cargo space, and to keep you connected. Right now, buy a RAV4 with low APR financing. Toyota, let's go places.
Keep up with local sports all from one app. From your mobile device to Fire Stick, Roku, and Apple TV. Download the DSN app today. Driven by Preston Automotive Group.
Make dinner good tonight with Hardee's new chicken tender platters. Crunchy, juicy tenders all dipped in buttermilk and hand-breaded. With a thick slice of garlicky Texas toast, seasoned crinkle fries, slaw, and choice of sauce. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
When choosing a granite countertop, choose one for real life and beauty. No matter what life throws at them, they'll look beautiful forever. Ancient Art Stone invites you to discover the affordability of granite and upgrade your home to the beautiful works of art from Ancient Art Stone. Centrally located in Milford, Delaware, serving all of Delmarva to make your dreams a reality. Visit us and allow our devoted professionals to craft, fabricate, and install a superior finished product that will transform your home into a work of art.
Sponsored by Ancient Art Stone, where countertops are always a work of art.
You want to make sure you're getting outside over the next 24 to 36 hours across Delmarva. Enjoy some of this beautiful fall weather we've been seeing, fall-like weather we've been seeing the last couple of days, and we're going to continue to see through tomorrow evening, because once we get towards Friday evening, things are going to go downhill and go downhill rapidly. We have a pretty significant coast storm that's going to be impacting our area. The timing has now moved up a good 6 to 12 hours, so that heavy rain, that starts to push into the region Friday evening. That's going to continue likely through Sunday. Over 2 inches of rain will be possible. Some areas could see as high as maybe 4 or 5 inches of rain before all is said and done by the end of the weekend. Winds also going to be quite gusty easterly winds gusting over 45 to 50 miles per hour. Easterly winds, that is going to push a lot of water towards our coastline, kick up that surf, so we're going to have some pretty big coastal issues to deal with. High surf, waves upwards of 10 feet along our beaches. Coastal flooding, especially along our back bays where a lot of water is going to be pushed in, but it can't get back out. So minor to moderate coastal flooding, maybe even high-end moderate coastal flooding along those back bays, and also some pretty significant beach erosion. Right now, though, still pretty quiet out there on our Boardwalk Plaza Hotel camera in Rehoboth Beach. This scene going to be much different as we head towards the weekend. We can already see that storm system starting to develop. We have 2 pieces of energy, one off the southeast coast, one moving through the northeast Gulf of Mexico. These are going to kind of combine together and then start to move north, eventually moving into North Carolina, potentially as a tropical or subtropical storm, probably more of a subtropical storm, and then it transitions extratropical nor'easter style once it gets up towards the mid-Atlantic, towards Delmarva. We can see that happens by the time we're heading towards early Saturday morning, late Friday evening, early Saturday morning. That first band of rain is moving through. What I'm showing you is the best case scenario for us. The smallest amount of rain, the lightest winds, but it's still pretty significant. We start to see that rain Friday evening into Saturday morning. That continues though. Take a look at that. All the way through Sunday, still area of low pressure, still moving through. It's not really till Monday till we start to see the rain clear out of the area. Rainfall totals on this low end forecast, 1 to 3 inches. Likely going to see totals even higher than that across parts of Delmarva. Winds gusting 30 to 40 miles per hour by Friday evening, 40 to 50 miles per hour as we head towards Saturday. Our Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling 7-day forecast. Well, take a look at this. We're going to be looking at some pretty significant, it doesn't want to move for me. There we go. We're going to be looking at some pretty significant impacts Friday into Saturday. First alert weather days issued for those days, then we dry out next week.
Well, we're on the coast right here in Millsboro at the Cupola Park, and it's a place where you can enjoy catfishing and different types of fishing courtesy of the water that's close by. It's a great place for bird watching, all different kinds of birds we've been seeing, and they have an elaborate area where you can actually have a playground for the kids to actually enjoy themselves. Oh, speaking of playing, someone was kind enough to bring their truck. They allowed me to play with the truck, and I issued I was just kidding. I sent out a challenge that if anybody was bad enough to challenge me for a race, come on down before 6:15. Someone showed up. So we're going to do this. We're going to go on go. Okay, I'm going to say ready, set, go. You ready? Ready, set, I'm cheating. Well, anyway, so it's a nice place to bring your family out and to enjoy different things. I mean, you have to remember that it's a park that allows you to enjoy just nature. And, you know, you don't have to have, you know, radio controlled cars where people embarrass you on TV. Live here in Millsboro, Cupola Park, back to you. You weren't supposed to beat me.
I told you.
The sad look on Paul's face and the attempt to cheat and clearly lose.
I do appreciate that they were trying to, like, you know, someone's trying to help, share, have a good time. You know, we enjoyed that.
You knew Paul was going to go early, though.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
For sure.
I just hope that's on company insurance, but I guess we'll find out later. Well, hey, Delawareans who are taking part in the Senior Farmers Market Nutrition Program, you have a month left to use those benefits before they expire. The program began in June, provides seniors with pre-loaded benefits to buy $50 worth of fresh fruits, vegetables, herbs, and honey from local farmers markets. The historic Lewis Farmers Market and Rehoboth Beach Farmers Market are both taking part. Those benefits expire on October 31st. One quick look at our Coast TV poll. What do you think is going to fix Route 1 traffic? Let's take a look at your screen. A large majority were saying back roads. That's gone up just a little bit more. We will check back in at 11. If you haven't voted yet, you can do that on our app or our website.
The Delmarva Sports Network from the Wawa Studios.
We've got another big weekend of football in the Henlopen Conference on Friday. It's a battle of two 2-0 teams with Indian River hosting Polytech. The Indians will play their first game at home of the season in this matchup, and home is where the heart is for the Indians. IR went 4-1 at home last season. It's a young team with only 17 upperclassmen, but that hasn't wavered ninth-year head coach Philip Townsend, whose goal remains competing for a state title. He'll try and follow the lead of a pair of brothers, second-team All-District center Austin Grice and his younger brother, sophomore quarterback Dylan Grice. Despite the youth of the quarterback, there's a full senior-laden O-line protecting him. The offense is averaging a combined 24 points per game, but the defense is where the Indians have truly made their mark. IR is allowing only 7 points per game, including notching a shutout in the season opener against AI DuPont. And again, they'll match up with a good Polytech team. The Panthers are 2-0 for the first time since 2013. The Indians have won 3 straight in the matchup between these teams, with Polytech's last win between them coming in 2019. This game kicks off at 6 p.m. on Friday on DSN. That'll do it for sports.
I am Delmarva Dental Services.
I am Delmarva Dental Services.
Know you're in good hands at Delmarva Dental Services.
Our team works together to care for you.
I am Delmarva Dental Services.
We are Delmarva Dental Services.
We make things easier by offering weekend and evening hours.
You'll leave with a smile knowing our team cares about you.
Together with you,
we are Delmarva Dental Services.
Open 6 days a week with convenient hours. Call and schedule your appointment today.
Delmarva's hit music station, 102.5 WBOC.
Certified 5-star Select Shingle Master sounds confusing. Does it actually matter, Bill?
It does. Our training in roofing qualifies all exteriors to give the best warranties. 50-year material and 25-year workmanship.
Is that prorated?
Nope. It's 100% covered and included in our quote.
Call All Exteriors. They have same-day appointments available to do a thorough roof inspection and give you a quote on the spot. Plus, get leaf-for-leaf gutter guards free or $1,000 off. Call All Exteriors for your free quote today.
It's Ocean Down's $25,000 Cash Splash Sweepstakes. Earn scratch-off cards to win prizes. Plus, swipe on September 29th to activate your entries for a chance at a special delivery of $25,000 cash. Ocean Downs Casino, where the fun shines.
For 46 years straight, more of you have trusted Ford F-Series trucks to help save the day. Stretch the weekend, haul, or tow. Just about anything, anywhere. That's because they're built Ford tough. And it's why Ford F-Series are America's best-selling trucks 46 years straight. And for that, we thank you. Because this isn't just about our capability, it's about yours.
Delmarva's Classic Rock, Big 107.7.
Cap off the
the season with the 4 best days of fall at Sunfest. Experience the ultimate celebration of food, drinks, arts, crafts, and entertainment along the boards from October 19th to the 22nd. Embrace fall with a variety of fun activities, including beach bonfires, corn maze, tractor rides, and pet and bicycle events. Shop around over 200 arts and crafts vendors. Immerse yourself in music with an incredible lineup of free musical performances. Enjoy free family fun all day. Visit oceocean.com/sunfest for more.
WRDE First Alert Weather, brought to you by Ocean City, Maryland.
The first ever professional dance festival on Assateague Island is planned for Saturday. There is a rain date on Sunday. The lineup includes a dance company from New York City, the Washington Ballet, the Ballet Theater of Maryland, and more. You can also take a community dance class yourself.
Coming up new on Coast TV News at 11, Fenwick Island bridge replacement plans taking shape. That story and more on Coast TV News at 11.
Well, be sure to get outside over this evening and tomorrow. We're going to see some gorgeous conditions over the next 24 to 36 hours across Delmarva. Just take a look at this view out on our dry tech camera at the Ember Center in Ocean City as we're nearing that sunset this evening. It is looking gorgeous out there. Temps sitting right around 73 degrees in OC. We're going to see those temps fall down into the 50s overnight tonight. So our fishing forecast for tomorrow, starting out in the 50s, climbing into the mid-70s. Clouds increase throughout the daytime hours, but still overall a pretty nice day. Things go downhill as we head towards Friday, though, especially Friday evening. We're going to start to see that rain, start to see that wind move into the area. Saturday, complete washout. We have first alert weather days issued for Friday evening and all day long on Saturday. That rain likely lingers into Sunday morning before clearing out. Next week, though, at least once we get past the weekend, next week starts to look gorgeous with temps in the mid-70s and sunshine.
Alex, thank you, and thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 6.
For more news and more local weather, download our Coast TV News app.
The NBC Nightly News is up next.
And we're going to see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 11. Have a great evening.